Hello everybody, welcome back. I'm Zoe and today I'm going to talk about 5 reasons why your affiliate business sucks. So I'm not saying your affiliate business sucks, however, I saw an ad from the STM forum on Facebook, which is, STM forum is a forum which I've been following for the past year. It's a very nice affiliate marketing forum. And I saw an ad from them on Facebook saying 5 reasons why your affiliate business sucks. So I clicked on it and I've read the whole topic and I could really relate to all those reasons. So I thought of sharing these 5 reasons with you, making a quick summary of it and telling you how and why I could relate to these 5 reasons, and you might learn something from it as well. So they told that mistake number 1 that everybody is making, or a lot of people that are failing through affiliate marketing, is that they are too much jumping around. So with other words, they're having that shiny object syndrome, which I suffered from as well. They're switching from a lot of different business models, so they're switching from a lot of different traffic sources, from pop to push to native to Facebook. They're saying like, oh, I'm starting with Facebook sucks, I'm only getting ad account bans, I'm going to pop, oh, I'm not getting the results from pop traffic, I'm going to push traffic, etc, etc. And the result of that all is that you have not learned enough about any type of traffic, since you're not mastering any type of traffic. You haven't tested enough, you haven't tested enough affiliate offers, you haven't tested enough angles on that specific traffic source to find a working combination. And the result of that also is that money is stuck on a lot of different accounts. So let's say it's stuck on a lot of different traffic networks, and it is stuck on a lot of different affiliate networks as well. So your cash flow is also not working out great as well. So what STM forum told in this topic is that any major type of traffic has the potential of making big money, but you have to stick to one until you start making profits consistently before even considering moving to another. I can really relate to this, since I've met a lot of different people, and all those people that are successful in affiliate marketing, they're having like a main traffic source they're using most often. Like somebody's really specifically working on Google AdWords, the other one is working specifically on push traffic, or the other one on Facebook, and all of them are successful in that specific traffic source, and they are just working on other traffic sources. But that means that they are focusing mainly on one type of traffic before indeed moving to another, first making success in one before moving to another. To me personally, I am aware of the fact that you should focus on one traffic source. However, let's say you start with one type of traffic source and you have spent for about, let's say, 100, 200, 300 euros, or just not all your budget, and you find out that that traffic source just isn't working out for you personally. So let's say you're starting with Facebook and you're just getting ad account bans, and you're not really liking the fact that in the future you want to work with Facebook since you're only getting ad account bans, then I'd say that you might have a reason to switch to another traffic source, to like pop or push. But let's say you are all in on Facebook and you have spent quite a bit of money on Facebook, and you've really you're almost there. And if you then go to, like, let's say another traffic source, for example push traffic or pop traffic, I think you are too close to finding success, and it is not a smart thing to move on to another traffic source before mastering Facebook fully. So let's go to the next mistake that they've told. Not testing enough, and I can really relate to that as well. I have an example over here. In the picture you can see that, for example, I ran an offer on Facebook. On the first day you can see that I had negative results, so a minus 62% ROI. And below that one you can see the results on day 2, and you can see that I had a 50% positive ROI. And in the end this offer was a positive ROI, which means that you shouldn't make any conclusions in the first day. Wait for your offers to run a few days, or to spend enough money to gather enough data before you're even making any harsh conclusions. That is one, so make sure you test for enough time and spend enough money. And number 2 is, of course, to test enough different offers and to test enough different angles, to test enough different verticals, etc., etc. Now I'll give you a quick summary of what the topic from STM forum told, that a lot of people are afraid of failure, and that is indeed true, since you have to test a lot to find your winner, and if you keep failing, you're getting afraid of that failure. You're afraid to test more than one thing at a time. So if you only test one thing at a time, you're focused on that one thing only. And if you test like 10 things at the same time, you might be scared out, since there are 10 things that might go wrong. And again, is that being afraid of failure. However, to find that winner, to find that winning campaign, that winning combination, you just have to test a bunch of different variables at the same time. That creates like a lot of tension. I've had that before myself as well. Like if I launch a campaign, like that single campaign, you just keep thinking about that campaign. Is it still running good? Do you keep getting results? How is the CPC? Is it getting good traffic? You just keep hitting that refresh button. Is my Facebook ad account not banned yet? You should just remove the tension, have a clear mind, launch campaigns, and if it's not a winner, if it's not a winning campaign, just launch the next campaign. You just have to test any variable, not only one variable. Test your different offers, test different angles, test different traffic networks, test out a lot of different variables before making any conclusions and before getting afraid. As it is saying right here, you can never know for sure whether something will end up successful, and that is indeed true. You just have to test it, so you can't assume something will be successful or not. You just have to test it. So I'll give you another example right here. These are like all campaigns that I launched in about 2 or 3 days simultaneously, and as you can see on the right, that is the ROI part. You can see that a lot of red is forming right there. Minus 100%, minus 60%, minus 60%, etc., etc. Only 2 out of all these campaigns had a positive ROI. So these are, let's say, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 campaigns, and 8 campaigns with 2 different ad sets. So these are 16 different ad sets, different types of campaigns, and only 2 out of 16 had a positive ROI that day. So let's say I only tested the second one on the first day, the third one on the second day, etc., and going on. You only find red campaigns. Let's say you quit after 5 campaigns, you never would have found like the positive ROI campaign that I got right here. And of course, this campaign isn't like the highest ROI, and it isn't maybe that stable. But if you find that golden campaign with that positive ROI, you can keep on improving that campaign to create even a higher ROI and to generate more profit. So what I try to say right here is that you shouldn't just test 1 or 2 or 3 campaigns, just test a bunch of campaigns, and there will always be, if you're doing it all correctly, you'll always be able to find a winner. You just have to test a lot of it. So mistake number 3 is that you don't have a testing and optimization strategy. That was something that I suffered from as well. As you can see in the right corner, the right bottom corner right there, I have like a list of things that I should do when launching a campaign. So for example, like you have a lot of different steps to follow when launching a campaign. So from, let me see here, searching offers in the affiliate network, creating the campaign list, inserting the offers in volume, searching the images, editing the images, like putting all your pixel codes from your tracker and from Facebook into your lander, your HTML code. Let's say you're working on your campaign and you just forget to put that pixel from your tracker inside your lander. You won't get your correct data inside your your tracking software. Or let's say you forget your Facebook pixel, Facebook won't get your pixel data from that specific lander. So if you just forget one step of your whole process, you might screw up your whole campaign. And it is just important to have all these steps. So once I figured out that I sometimes forgot some steps, so I forgot, for example, to put in the pixel code, I decided to create a checklist for myself that when starting campaigns, I'll just follow my checklist, and I know for 100% sure that I have followed all my steps and my campaigns have launched successfully without any mistakes. So the benefits indeed of having a strategy is that you can launch each campaign faster. You just go through your list. You know how many variables to test, so you should only not have a campaign like a checklist for launching campaigns, but you should also have like a checklist for how many campaigns should I test, and if I start a campaign, how many creatives should I test, how many different ad sets should I test, like should I have a male female ad set, should I have a age division like until 21 until 35 years old and 36 years and older. How are you testing everything, or are you just starting out with broad, and are you then dissecting into male female and further later on dissecting into age? It is important to have these kind of strategies for yourself, to just not play around but have a certain strategy. So you know how many variables to test, you know how to identify winners, losers, potential winners, you know what to look for when optimizing campaigns. So you know if you have like a minus 10% ROI with these kinds of variables and this kind of CPC, this kind of CTR, you know that you can do something on that campaign to maybe create a positive ROI. Or let's say when you have a negative ROI with certain variables like a very bad CTR, very bad conversion rate, you know that you know what part to improve. You know when to ditch a hopeless campaign, so you're not just keep on working on a bad campaign trying to make it a positive ROI. You just kill that campaign because you know that you cannot create a successful campaign from that one. You know how to scale a campaign to big numbers, so you should also have a system for scaling. Let's say you find a winner. You don't just, let's say you find a winner on Facebook, you don't just go from a budget from 10 euros daily to 500 euros daily. You have a specific strategy for it, you have automated rules, you have a specific strategy for everything. And without a test strategy to follow, you'll be wasting a lot of time trying to decide what to do next. So indeed, if you're working without a strategy, you're only thinking about, oh, what should I do next? When you have a strategy, you'll directly know what to do next, since you have that checklist, you know what to do. And let's say in the worst case scenario, you might even ditch a campaign that could turn out to be a promising campaign. As I already showed you right here, let's say I killed this campaign on day one, since I thought that it would be a very bad campaign with its minus 60% ROI. It wouldn't be true, since on day 2 we see that it had a 50% ROI, and overall on the 3-day rule this was a positive ROI campaign. So just follow your strategy. Follow, for example, let's say your strategy is the 3-day rule by Colin Dijs. Follow that 3-day rule and stick to it. Don't start making any conclusions on day 1. Mistake number 4 is not networking enough. Lots of affiliates work as lone wolves. And there are a lot of benefits when networking. For example, you stay up to date, you have people that can help you out when networking, people understand how you feel, you have inspiration for new ideas, you're creating relationships with other people, and you have opportunities to collaborate with people on various projects. You gather data faster and you can test more stuff, and it is motivating. So specifically for me as well, like first I have heard and read and I've watched a lot of videos about affiliate marketing, and keep on hearing that a lot of people are making big money with affiliate marketing. I just couldn't really believe it, since it might just be a lot of bullshit that you see on YouTube. But it wasn't until I went to Affiliate World Barcelona and I have met like tons of people making big money with affiliate marketing that I actually started believing that people are making money, since all these people right here are doing it. So I've met all these people, talked to a lot of people, and that for me was just a proof of concept. And that was the time when I told myself, like, if all those people can do it, I am able to do it as well. I should just work for it, since it is something that is true. It's not like a joke. Everybody right there is making money with affiliate marketing. Next to that, I joined STM forum right after that, and I have read so many things that at first I didn't understand, because some things are going quite deep in the context. Like you have some quite difficult things that you won't understand when you're just reading everything. But then when you start talking to other people and you start asking other members questions, you understand more and more. And the forum just the power of that forum just keeps on growing. Next to STM forum, I also joined the AFK forum, which is also an awesome forum. And like there's like a lot of interaction in the AFK forum. I've started talking to a lot of people on the AFK forum as well in private messaging, since I started a topic over there where I shared my affiliate marketing journey on Facebook. and people just send me personal messages, and some people I even added to Skype, and I have a lot of contact with them, talking with them about how their campaigns are going, how my campaigns are going, and we're just giving each other like advice, telling each other what went wrong. And it's just awesome to network, since you just learn way more when networking, instead of just only watching videos or only reading information about affiliate marketing. So I highly advise you to join a forum as well, like STM or the AFK forum, and I also highly advise you to join events like the Affiliate World Europe. Tickets do cost quite a bit of money, but it is worth a lot of your money, since you'll just meet a bunch of cool people, and you'll understand a lot more about the whole affiliate landscape. So mistake number 5, the last mistake from this list, is failing to use statistics. So if you're testing out a bunch of variables at the time, how do you pick a winner? You have to have a strategy for that as well, since if you're testing like a lot of different things at the same time, how are you going to know like what variable is causing what negative or what positive part of the whole process? So let's say offer A made 10 sales and offer B made 1. Of course, picking is easy. You can say that offer A is performing good and offer B, you should kill it. But what if it's, for example, offer A making 4 sales and offer B making 2 or 3 sales? Can you make the conclusion that offer A is better and you should kill offer B? No, because B might have a good chance of catching up with offer A. So now imagine running like 10 plus 20, 30, 40 offers at the same time, and testing like a bunch of variables at the same time. How do you pick a winner? And that's why you need your statistical tools like volume, or by even creating your own spreadsheet to keep track of your data and to read the data to improve your campaigns on that, and in the end create winning campaigns and create and generate money. So for example, as I already told you, I'm using Volume as my tracking software, but besides Volume, I'm also I have created my own spreadsheet, the one that you saw over here. I keep track of it, like everything I find in Volume I put in my personal spreadsheet of data, and I combine the data that I find in my traffic source, for example Facebook, and I also combine those two types of data and I put it in my own spreadsheet for 2 reasons. Reason number 1 is because your tracking software isn't tracking everything, so sometimes you just have to switch from Facebook to Volume to Facebook to Volume to compare some statistics. For example, your CTR on your Facebook creatives isn't passed on to Volume. Your costs from Facebook, so your ad spend, isn't passed through to Volume. So when you're comparing things, you just have to go to Facebook Volume. So I just created my own spreadsheet. So number 1 reason is to have everything in a nice overview. And reason number 2, which I find very important as well, is if you're reading your data on Volume, I find myself just looking at it and saying, okay, alright, so this one is a positive ROI, this one that got this many clicks, this is the CTR, okay, nice. However, if you fill in everything manually in your second spreadsheet, so you type it from Volume to your spreadsheet from Facebook and you type it again in your spreadsheet, I find way more connected to my data, since I retype it, and once I start typing these campaigns inside my spreadsheet, once I start filling everything in here, I start to find answers to my questions. Like I go way deeper in the content, and it is also proven that, for example, if you write an article and you rewrite that article yourself, when writing, you start to memorize way more from the part that you have to read than when you're only reading it. And I find myself this way, having the same technique. I start to memorize a lot more of the things that I wrote down in my statistical tool right here, and I feel way more connected to my data. However, I don't think that's for everybody. Working with a tracking tool is already enough as well. But working without the tracking tool, of course it's possible, but when running like a bunch of offers at the same time, let's say 10 plus offers at the same time, without the tracking software, that will just give you a big headache, since in the end you will most probably end up writing everything down anyway. So that was it for today. These were all the mistakes that STM forum gave in that specific topic. Shout out to STM forum for that specific post, since it really inspired me, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Hope you're inspired to join a great forum like STM forum or the AFK forum as well, and good luck with your affiliate business.
Allow me to introduce the Dijs University Forum. Whether you are trying to make your first conversion on ClickBank or scale your campaigns to 6 figures, the Dijs University Forum offers you exactly what you need, like high-quality landing page templates, detailed case studies, and exclusive discounts. The forum has no outdated information. All resources inside are from campaigns that are running right now. Do you want to learn from super affiliates? Check the link in the description and sign up today.